Here we are in Wimbledon with Steve Flink after the women's semifinals. Steve, we expected Serena to win for the 17th time versus Maria Sharapova, and she won it easily 6-2, 6-4, even if the second set was a little fight, no? Maybe,
little fight,
yeah.
But more so just for her not to get, she didn't manage to get the insurance service break, you might say, but she kept holding on to her own serve with a lot of discipline, power, serving aces whenever she needed them. She was in control of that match. It was a decisive 2-4 victory for Serena Williams to move into the final.
Okay, while we weren't sure about Muguruza and Radwanska, who could possibly make the final.
Yes.
And Garbine Muguruza, number 20 seed, and also number 20 in the rankings, she's in the final. First time for her, and who has won only one tournament in her career, in Hobart. And she played 3 times with Serena Williams. She beat her once very badly, 6-2, 6-2 at Roland Garros, but she lost twice at the Australian Open.
Yes, absolutely. But that last one was a very good one, a very hard-fought match that Serena managed to make a comeback and win. So I believe that, to avenge that loss at the French Open that you just mentioned. So I believe that it wasn't a discouraging thing, that yes, Serena came back and beat her, but Muguruza showed that she could compete with her on any surface. And I think now we'll have gone from the clay courts at Paris, hard courts in Australia, to the grass here, and we'll see if she can make a fight of it there. I believe she will, based on what I saw today and what I've seen from her the whole tournament.
Yes, Steve, and we said yesterday, we thought that Serena Williams versus Muguruza would have probably been a better fight.
Yes, absolutely. And she played some great tennis in this semifinal against Radwanska. Started off very strong to win that first set 6-2, and then was up 3-1 in the second and lost the next 6 games to lose the second, go down a break in the third. But she recovered very impressively from there to come back and win 6-3 in the third set. She regained her composure, found her range again off the ground, stopped missing so many routine shots, and started to dictate again with her superior power. So it was a good win for her.
Yeah, yes. As you said, dictate the game, because she was really dictating the first part of the match and the last part of the match. And it's not easy versus Radwanska, because Radwanska tried to change the rhythm, played some drop shots.
Radwanska is one of the great defenders in women's tennis, so we must give her credit for getting back into the match. But I think it's a better thing for the women's game for the tournament that Muguruza, in the end, was the victor, because she can scare Serena Williams more than Radwanska, and she can make it an interesting, big-hitting contest. They'll both be slugging away in that final.
Yeah, plus, Steve, Garbine Muguruza is only 21 years old and half. I mean, she will be 22 in October, the 8th of October. So it's a newcomer in a way, even if we already saw her last year. But is doing well. And, if you think that in Spain there are some old contenders like Rafa Nadal, Tommy Robredo, Feliciano Lopez, and Fernando Verdasco, who are unfortunately aging.
Yeah, right.
Getting older.
Although I will say, I'm not ready to say Nadal's days of winning majors are over, but granted, his absolute heyday and his dominant days, they are over.
And so it's good for Spain, and they're lucky to find some replacement.
They are, and she's the real deal, as they say. I don't think this is an accident. It was bound to happen. Maybe it happened a little sooner than some expected.
Yeah.
But I also don't think she'll go out there afraid in that final. There may be some nervous patches, as we saw today against Radwanska, but I think she will also have some golden patches in that match, and there will be times when she will out-hit Serena from the backcourt. The problem is Serena's serve in the end, I think, is going to be the decisive factor in why she wins this Wimbledon.
Yeah, which would be her 6th Wimbledon, and she will play her 8th final, because she lost 2, and she won 5. And so, Serena is the favorite, but Muguruza has nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, and I think she'll make a go of it. And I think there'll be stages from the baseline where she gets the better of it. The problem is that Serena will serve those aces when she's down. In the end, it will be hard for Muguruza to return her serve when Serena is on, and I think that in the end, on this grass court, will bring the title to Serena. But we'll get some exhilarating tennis all afternoon in that final.
Yeah, we do hope so. I just noticed that every time that Serena Williams is down 15-30, she scores an ace.
Automatic. Yeah, no, she's terrific under
like
pressure.
Machine.
She is, and she's very hard to read, and she can find the corners on both sides. She's got the wide serve in the deuce court, the wide one in the ad court. She goes down the tee both sides. Too much variety.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens on Saturday in the ladies' final, while tomorrow, you know already, Federer versus Murray is the most weighted semi-final. In the other semi-final, everyone expects Djokovic to beat Gasquet, but you never know in tennis.
You never know. I think you can fairly safely predict Djokovic winning, and good chance he wins in straight sets.
Yeah.
The other one, much tougher call, although I think Federer is the one in the slightly better form and maybe a little bit more confident than Murray, who was a bit worried about his shoulder. We'll see, though. If Murray comes out there and crowd gets behind him and Murray can win that first set, it's a different story.
Okay, and we'll see if it is a different story or not tomorrow evening, again with Steve Flink, dear old friend and colleague. Bye-bye from Wimbledon.